just coming up with the regular Friday kind of routine update about what I've been working on. We're going to be covering ticket time in this one and kind of where we're at and what's going on from there. Before we get started, I need you guys to pay an extreme amount of attention because I know some of you aren't even going to watch this video. You're just going to try to skip or find the download link or go straight to it. This first release, the beta release, is only going to work in 1920 by 1080. That's the resolution that I have it coded at. I do not have it coded to resize currently. I'm trying to justify actually going back and doing it and making sure I size everything right for lower resolutions. And if you're not running this, it's not going to render right on your screen. It's not going to even be enjoyable for you. So just sit back and hope that I make it for other resolutions. So again, you have to be running 1920 by 1080. Some of the major things that have gotten ironed out and are out of the way is ticket reusability, making sure everything's cleaned up well, and also ignoring the hotkeys. Now currently the hotkeys are disabled, but the camera's still kind of jacked up after you access the computer. But we'll go ahead and pull someone over here and just kind of talk about what we got going on. Okay, so once you get the individual to pull over, nothing will be stated that it's actually running. You still have to decide when you want to use it and press the Z key. And you'll notice that I did that. You'll see ticket time activated, approach the driver window. So we'll go ahead and hop out. And try not to get hit by any vehicles as we go up to approach the driver. And from here, once you get close enough to the person on the driver's side window, you'll be able to get access. This window will pop up automatically. In future versions, I've had requests from the testers that you also be able to approach the driver from that side over there. That's going to be added. I hope to kind of sneak it in before the first beta release, but it just really depends if I can find the appropriate animations and things like that. It won't take long. I need to write animations. So we pulled them over literally for no reason, but we'll go ahead and just run them through the normal smorgasbord of things. Everything seems normal with the vehicle. And now you'll see that you can review your documents also outside of the vehicle. I'm not limiting the player to be inside only. And once you press this key, now you can see that hotkeys are no longer an issue. Like, I'm not pulling my taser out, I'm not pulling out coffee or anything of that nature. And another thing that's finally been added is the possibility for these things to be expired. These dates and stuff actually matter. And the addresses, they've finally been filled out just for a little bit of kind of end flare and stuff like that. In the future, the registration might be to a different owner, and the insurance obviously might be to a different owner as well. Not everybody only drives their own car all the time. You'll see I've also added today's date, and it's kind of referenced for what this data was generated off of. This is not going to change. Whenever you use this mod, it's going to be the 27th of March in 2015. And you can see here you got several options still. I kind of added an additional one to order to step out. I don't know if that was in the last video or not. And just in closing, you don't have to fill out any of this stuff. I know one of you was telling me, hey, put the dollar amounts in there for the actual ticket. I'm right around the corner. I didn't forget you. I've just been extremely embedded in making sure I use protection to keep this script running safe from you guys. I know there's still a couple of crashes, and we'll go over that in a little bit, and I'll actually even show you. But we're just gonna give this guy a warning, and you can see in the top left, approach the driver window to return the documents and give a warning. So we went ahead and approached. We're returning the documents, and you'll see he thanked us, and he's pulling off. So that kind of ends fluidly. But we'll bump it to another one, and I'll kind of show you that the reusability is there now for it, and we'll also cover. I think I'll show you one of the major bugs that I'm not having a hard time getting rid of. I just haven't had the exact amount of time that I've wanted to get rid of it yet. So we'll go ahead and initiate another pullover here on this guy, and hopefully it'll stop. A lot of times they like to flee. Okay, so we got this guy pulling over now, and it's kind of the same deal. We'll just hit our lights for effect. And I hope some of you that requested the Chevy see this. You wanted unmarked Chevy Patrol, and you will be getting a solo unmarked Chevy Patrol where we get into all types of stuff. Oh, I should probably start ticket time first and stop rambling. Okay, so same thing. We pulled him over again once more. We're just going to hit Z. You can see it's activated in the top right. Ticket time. Approach the driver. And, you know, there's no icons. I didn't really like the marks of the icons or anything of that nature. So we'll go ahead and get up to the window. And once more, we're prompting with this. And we'll go ahead and just, you know, click whatever, kind of get through it. It's not really the most important part. So now that we've got the documents, and we're going to go to, we'll say that we detected an odor of marijuana or something severely expired, or we looked the person up in the computer and, you know, they just got a warrant or they're revoked or something of that nature, and we have them step out. Well, the thing then becomes is that was awkward.
Suspect headed east on Crockett Avenue on foot.
Okay, so we're actually gonna just place her under arrest just so I can kind of show you one of the issues that it's still having, and we'll go from there. So when we actually arrest the person and we do not transport them ourselves, we'll wait for the transport to show up. Hopefully they come in a timely manner. It looks like they're gonna be coming down this street. There we go. So we'll just bring her over to these guys just so it's a little bit more of a swift handoff. So she'll hop in.
We have the suspect in custody.
And once she disappears, we'll go ahead and try to initiate another traffic stop, and I'll explain why and what I'm doing there. And we'll kind of go from there. So hopefully nobody else runs on us. Let's try to hit this guy up real quick.
Please pull over.
Well, at least he didn't take off right away. It's so weird. He actually has a helmet as a motorcyclist in Liberty City. That's what we call rare. Alright, so we're up behind this vehicle, and we'll hit ticket time again. And one of the major issues I was having is checking to make sure the person's actually been deleted and cleared from the form when you arrest them. And those are that's still car animations. We'll just write it off as something that has to be dealt with. But you can see the form actually clears now. You know, we've actually got all this guy's bike information and address. So, you know, what doesn't look like a massive update to you guys from the previous video actually is, because a lot more protection's been added, a lot more stability, and a lot more clearing of the data. And, you know, like I said, you can find things that are expired now. You can use the computer to look people up. I still got to work on the camera issues, but I think we'll get there. We should see a release this weekend, the first beta release. And, you know, again, just in closing, I cannot stress to you guys enough that if you're not running a 1920 by 1080 resolution setting in this game, don't download it. Don't waste your time right now, because it is not meant for. It is absolutely not meant for any lower resolutions. I didn't code that in right now, and I don't know if I'm going to in the future. I probably will, because I know a lot of you don't run, you know, at 1080, and we'll see. But either way, it's not going to be out Friday. This is when this video is going to go up. But this is a day prior. It's Thursday right now. Excuse me. It's Thursday right now. I'll be uploading this so it's ready by Friday. I'm going to do some more sit-downs with the testers and some more polishing. And we'll think on if it's ready for release. And again, this is meant for single player, but we've tested it in multiplayer pretty extensively, and it works fine. But I think Saturday we'll probably shoot for a release. It just really depends how these last little home stretches go, because I don't want to release something that's too trashy for you guys or that you're gonna have too much trouble with. Either way, I appreciate y'all watching. The support I've been getting is just unbelievable. The amount of subscribers I'm shooting up is just, it's fantastic. It kind of justifies me actually doing this and investing so much time into this. And, you know, I really look forward to continuing doing stuff for 4. I really look forward to doing stuff for 5. And this episode was actually brought to you by Steve Trackboys 55. I'm now water cooled thanks to him. I was having some extreme temperature issues, and that's been fixed. Shout out to you, Steve, man. You the one, man. Like, my computer would probably be on fire right now if it wasn't for Steve. I'll catch you at the next solo patrol, which will probably kick off here following this ticket time update. Later, guys.